Hey, it's the right weekend, and it's the Elon show. Anyways, all jokes aside, I saw this story and I found it funny. It goes here: rancher offers Elon Musk 100 acres to move Twitter's headquarters to Texas. Now, here's the whole thing. If you don't know, he's already moved Tesla to Texas, and his SpaceX is based in Texas. So it would be fitting that if he moved Twitter to Texas. Um, but it goes here. What's the joke? Well, here's the whole thing. So the rancher offered 100 acres to move Tesla to uh, Texas. This guy named Jim Schwertner, CEO of Schwertner Farms. Um, and the joke here, so it goes here. I guess they're trying to build stuff there, and the the governor of Texas, Abbott, says um, that he will declare it a free speech zone, and that maybe they can rename it to Twitter Texas. Think about it. That's what he tweeted at Elon. I think that's hilarious. I mean, it does roll off your tongue, Twitter Texas. It's like, hey, I live in Twitter Texas. Um, but yeah, so um, we'll see. We'll see how that works out. If it'll go. If that's what will happen. I mean, wouldn't be surprised if he moves his company to Texas, but um, so we'll see what goes on with that. But I thought it was pretty funny. The reason I keep saying it's the Elon show because I make it a reference to the Truman Show just because everything that's going on is based on what's going on with Elon and Twitter. I mean, the liberal meltdown, the leftist meltdown of what's going on there. Here's a take. Twitter's chief censor making $17 million a year could be fired by Elon Musk. And the whole thing about it is I shared this meme because and I showed a little clip of the show, the Joe Rogan Experience, from when Vijay Gada, right? That's how you say her name, Vijaya Gadi, who anyways, she's on the chopping block. And if she makes $17 million a year, better damn well be she gonna be on the chopping block, especially if she doesn't agree with the vision of the new owner. Uh and there's another it goes here. The Musk tweet, as well as a critical tweet by journalist Saga and Jadi, who called Gotti's Twitter's top censor advocate. Who said, okay, no. Where is it that I wanted to read? Oh, New York Post, you have to fix this. During that appearance, conservative journalist Tim Pool confronted both Dorsey and Gotti about instances in which right wing voices were banned from Twitter. He's not a conservative, far from being a conservative. So I think you guys need to fix that. I think Tim Pool would be pissed in reading that, and that you guys called him a conservative, which he's not. But if you read here, I guess there's another female. Here goes Lara Cohen, Twitter's global head of partners, also shared messages of support for Leslie Breland, the company's chief marketing officer, who was caught in leaked audio suggesting that Musk plans for free speech put them in a very difficult position. She put, "Color me shocked that people are coming for two of our prominent female executives on day one of this thing." And this is the only thing that they could do to protect themselves. It's always race, sex. This is what they do. This has nothing to do with her being a female. It has nothing to do with her ethnic background. It has to do with her difference of opinion and what is she claims is free speech, which obviously anything she doesn't like is not free speech. Which that's what the definition of free speech is even stuff that you don't like. The old liberal saying used to be like, I may not agree with what you have to say, but I will defend your right to say it. And this is not This is illiberal now. Okay, this is not something. Uh, if you agree with that saying, you're not a liberal anymore. They will deem you a conservative. They'll deem you a conservative, and that's what you know. Elon made this tweet that pissed people off, where he goes, "Here's Elon. Here's 2008, his fellow liberal. Here's 2012, his fellow liberal. Here's 2021, woke progressive, and and then here's the center. The center just kept moving, and that's the problem. If you the the people on the left will say, no, the people on the right have moved far right, and it's like, on what issue? On what issue? Democrats used to be for building a border war. Once, in 2016, once Trump said he was for a big, beautiful war, they were against it. Even Bernie Sanders was that open borders was a Koch brothers theory. Basically the Koch brothers wanted open borders when he didn't, and now he's even moved further to the left, basically calling for open borders. Um, but this is what you have to now. You can't be here. Let's say abortion. Abortion used to be in 2008. It was safe, legal, and rare. Now 2021, abortion on demand. Be proud of your abortion. Everybody should have had I wish I would have had an abortion, or abortion until birth. So it went from safe, legal, and rare, meaning we believe that you have a right to an abortion, but we don't agree where something that it should be something that's private. It shouldn't be something you're proud of. In fact, should be something you're ashamed of. We have so many different ways of preventing pregnancy that you shouldn't be proud of having an abortion. It should be something you should have some shame for. But anyway, this is not a topic about abortion. Gay marriage. Trump in 2016 was the first candidate to run um, on being pro gay marriage. Okay, Hillary ran in 2000 in 2018 against Obama, and she and Obama were against gay marriage. So in 2016, when Trump ran, he ran as a pro gay marriage candidate. So is that someone that's far right? No. So, when they talk about on the trans issue, these people are far right. No, we're for protecting children. That's here in the center. It's like, I'm for gay men having the right, and gay women and lesbians for having the right to get married, smoke weed, have children. I don't care. You want to screw up your children? That's on you. But let me raise my children. Don't tell me that I have to, and stop trying to sexualize children. And so that's why they make it seem like you're unreasonable. You're far right. It's like, how am I far right? None of my positions here have changed. Your positions here have changed. Um, and that's what's going on. And these people, like with this meme here, it's like they don't get that they've moved far to the left. Like I said, free speech used to be a liberal issue. Now it's a conservative issue. But they'll tell you that no. Free speech, it's always been a right wing issue. And it's like, it used to be a liberal issue. Used to be. Um, that's what, here's the Blaze Media. Elon Musk says the Democrat Party has been hijacked by extremists. And they have. I was having a conversation with my clients today, and I was telling them the party has moved far to the left. She didn't know. They didn't know that the party now stands for abortion on demand, even at up to birth. When I told her that, she's like, no, no, no. I had to show her the New York state law, which states that you could have an abortion up to birth. But with all this being said, I find it fascinating that with Elon Musk is that he excuse me, that with Elon Musk, everything that's happening here, right? Sean King had said something like, "Oh, if he doesn't regulate hate speech, all right, that they'll take him off the Apple Store and the Google Store." Well, what if Elon doesn't care because he has his own phone? Here is I didn't know this. I found this out today. Tesla Model Pi 2022. So here's a phone. Tesla's rumored future smartphone could also support Neuralink, the technology that can let users control devices with their thoughts. Would never do that, but um, so it goes here. Despite widespread industry leaks and rumors, the Texas-based company has been tight-lipped about the purported device. It has not confirmed production plans yet and is keeping product development under wraps. However, industry insiders expect the company to launch its first smartphone late next year or early 2024. Tesla, which dissolved its public relations department, relies on social media, largely Twitter, to make new announcements. And look at the date on this. This was before all this stuff happened. It just talks about how he about Elon's followers on Twitter. So they could threaten him with removal from the App Store, but you're talking about a guy that looks like he's working on his own Tesla phone. He already has a SmartLink that's still, I think it's still in beta, with high speed internet anywhere on Earth. So if he has his own internet, there's a SmartLink, and these SmartLink and the phones are connected to SmartLink, and he doesn't have to run either an Apple based or a Google based operating system. He could run his own, Tesla based operating system. All he needs is a marketing platform, Twitter. So it'll be interesting to see where he goes. Like I said, that's why I named this episode the Elon Musk show. I just thought the Twitter Texas was hilarious. So you tell me what you guys think. I mean, I think it's pretty interesting that here he is buying Twitter. Here he is developing his own smartphone, developing his own internet. Um, I mean, we'll see what happens. If he starts giving out free phones, then I'll say I don't want one because I'll be thinking of the Kingsman. Anyone who's seen the movie will know what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna leave it there. It's Friday. Got things to do to prepare for tomorrow. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Check out check me out on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Telegram, Gab. Most of them I have, except I don't have an iPhone, so I don't have Truth. So that's what I heard. That's what's the difference. You need an iPhone. They haven't opened up their site to web traffic yet. So hopefully they'll do something like, if they don't want to go into the Google store, maybe hopefully they'll do something like Gab, where you can have like a app based, an internet based app, so to speak. Anyone who has Gab will know what I'm talking about. So have a good weekend, and that's it. I'm out of here.